challenge we're going to be doing today is going to be called Absolute Nano. So with this one, it says you have complete power with Nano. Think you can get the flag. Additional details will be available after launching your challenge instance. So we're going to launch our challenge instance, and then we're going to see the hints. It says, what can you do with Nano? So I restarted it by accident. So first, let's open up our terminal. Hopefully I don't have nothing open. So while that's getting opened up, install update, let's install it. It should be quick. Then go back over here. They're gonna say to restart, install, and relaunch. While we wait for that to install and relaunch, we just wait for this. So we have the ability to SSH inside, and they give us a password. So I guess first things first, what is Nano? And then I guess Linux. So Nano is basically a text editor in which you're able to, I guess, edit text like how we did in the previous challenge with Emacs. So with this challenge, it's asking us what can we do with Nano. So we're first gonna, I guess, copy this right here and then input the port that they want us to, or I guess the password. Yes. And then the password is basically gonna be 9C, or just delete this and copy and paste this right there. And then I guess if you guys can't see I think I just do command plus. It's for the people that can't see what I'm doing. So now we'll type ls and we see flag.txt. So I'm assuming cat flag.txt, permissions denied, ls.la. We see that only root's able to access this file. So what do we do next? So like the previous, I don't know if you guys see my previous challenge having to do with Emacs. It's let's see what kind of pseudo permissions we have, and to see what kind of pseudo permissions we have, all we need to do is simply type sudo-l. So in my case, I'm gonna do the exact same thing, type sudo-l, and it says we only have and I guess a follow-up, what's sudo-l? It's basically a way to see what kind of permissions we have that we could run administrator commands. And in this case, sudo is a way to elevate our permissions to be administrator, and in this case we're only able to run nano on the sudo etiers file. So we're only able to run nano as administrator to touch the etsy file. So what can we do here? So if you guys aren't familiar with Nano, there's also many key. What are some Nano commands? There are some Nano commands within. There are some commands within Nano that you could use to make your life easier, like how Emacs has commands. So there's keyboard shortcuts. I guess that's what they like to call them. So Control-Alt to save, Control-X to save, Control-G to open built-in, and then read and enter files. Control-R allows you to enter the content of another file into your current buffer. So in this case, what we could do is basically use Control-R to insert the flag.txt file, which we could find right here. And since we're already root or administrator, we could easily see the content of this file. So if we run this command right here, but as sudo etsy nanner, we get to see, I guess, the people within this file. But next we're going to do Control-R to read other files. So it's going to be Control-R. And then from right here, we can insert what we want to get. So in this case, we're going to be doing it from our current directory. That's where the dot stands for. In this case, we're going to type flag.txt. And once we type flag.txt, it inserts the content of whatever flag.txt contains. In this case, we see the flag PicoCTF nano for the way. I think that's what it. All the way, nano all the way. So PicoCTF nano all the way. So we just gotta copy this, and then that should be our flag for this challenge. So now if we enter it and press enter, we see that we solved this challenge. So yeah, that's about it. Hopefully you guys learned something new today. I know I did, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.